from Mr. Fister 69.
It kept getting crazier and crazier. Okay, this video is a classic. This is Artosis Gets Trolled by Gum. This is a 13-year-old video. It actually has over 500,000 views, 608K. I think this was literally the first season of the GSL. Little backstory here. And I think some of you guys might already know this, but Artosis and I were basically hustling, trying to get by in Seoul, working in English language esports in Korea. I was doing, how do I say this? We would take old VODs at a network called Arirang TV for StarCraft 1 and Warcraft 3, and sometimes some other old esports, and we would broadcast over them in English. And do these little segment pieces on what the players were doing. The show was literally called Esports. Not my idea, by the way. And then I was also getting a couple casting gigs overseas, sometimes in China, sometimes we get to go to like a BlizzCon and do work there. But we were barely getting by. Artosis was working for a company that IEG was the name of the company. And they owned the broadcast rights to a lot of these companies and would sell them to other networks in Korea, including the one that I worked at. They would sell that to them. IEG, that's correct, GTR. That's also they owned the pro team Istro. So Artosis was living in that house with the pro gamers. He was also making some pretty good kind of journalistic YouTube content, going around filming Courage League, behind-the-scenes stuff for tournaments, and uploading it to YouTube. He eventually moved out of there and got his own apartment. But this show was our big break. This was basically, especially for me, the big bet was that StarCraft 2 is going to come out, and this is going to kind of unify all the nerd clans from all over the world. We're going to get a Star League, just like the OSL or the MSL, but we're going to have it in Korean, we're going to have it in English, and it's going to bring everybody together. Now, it was not the cleanest and smoothest transition. Kespa wouldn't allow a lot of the StarCraft 1 players to switch over, so we had a lot of ex-StarCraft 1 pros, or people that left pro teams. And when we pitched this idea to GOM TV, we basically agreed to do it with, like, no budget. So, we had one person to translate. That's John, the translator guy, over here. This is Artosis here. And this is, I don't know who this is. I think we're going to see in a second here. But we did it with no writers, no statisticians. It's StarTale Ace, thank you. I was like, it's StarTale somebody. We had no statisticians. We didn't really have like a director. We just kind of said, let us just put us on camera, let us go, we'll figure it out. I promise you we're going to get viewers. And one of the only things they requested was to have this interview segment where after a player would win, so I'm normally where StarTale Ace is sitting. I would get up and they would have a player sit down here and they'd have user submitted questions, right? Now this seems like a great idea. And why not? We're on the internet. We can receive messages immediately. But we didn't have anybody that was going to filter out names. And this is one thing that both Artosis and me warned them about. We're like, well, I mean, it's the internet. People are going to try to mess with us. Anyways, they didn't care. And so I think this was actually great TV. It was really funny. But this is Artosis reading the names of the players. The viewers that have questions. This is some really good stuff.
I'm Artosis, and I am here with STA's Next Genius. It is Guinea Pig from TSL. The Boxer. T Hope Torture just and Zenith. It is Golden from Foo. Here with Czech Prime. So we're going to go ahead, ask some questions from the GomTV.net forums, and see what he thinks. All right. From Thunderfist. From Anchovy is Jin. From Jimbo N. From Tyrant Potato. From Poop Feast 420. From Walking Ego. From Purite Libe. Wrath of the Olives. Bagely Bagel. DJ U. Iced Bacon. The Zillip. From Radu C. Vix Vaporub. Ubavarus. Furor Kiltica. Sterile Fur. From ZZAAXXSSCD. Josh Bad. From Cryptic Spoon, Grack 420, Squiddy. From Arch Flames. All right. From Big Badonk 420, Jimbo N. From Not MAU. From Luke Ass, Big Dong Studios. From Rue, also from Rue. From Authorita. Forums. From Poop Feast 420, welcome back. From Monris Tango. From Comtosis, I like that ID. From Mr. Fister 69.
It kept getting crazier and crazier.
Look at those. From Artosis Haircut. From Ekim June 23. From Frozen Eskimo. From H Hater. Right, from Sheepduck. It feels like StarCraft 1. From Impact. He noticed you were from Slayer's Gracken. Raging Fungus. Mr. Fister 69. From some nameless guy. And from Type C5. From Booty Smackerack. UJazz 420. From Long Dong Silver.
So there were a lot of memes inside of this. There was the fact that Slayer's Boxer, when he's met Hydra, whose name was Greg, her name still is Greg, excuse me. He typed in hi Grack. He didn't spell Greg right, which turned into this whole meme, including one where you had Greg in a leather jacket, which he was playing in one of these tournaments at, and people were calling it the leather gracket.
Grack Fields 420. Poop Fist 024. Oh, I see what you did there. Slayer's Boner 420. I don't know why you guys do this to me.
It's so funny. Hold on, I'm going to pull up one more one. I thought I had the other one up here a second. But this was like, by the way, production did not understand this was happening. There was nothing we could do. The show was too new. All right, this one's a classic, chat. There was this moment, which has now been immortalized.
Hey everyone, I am Artosis, and alongside me we have Slayer's Yu-Gi-Oh! And John, a big fan of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series himself.
No, I'm not.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure you are.
No.
All right. Of TSL Rain.
Oh my god, it's so funny. He's so uncomfortable. I love that Artosis is like, I'm pretty sure you are. Anyways, some happy memories from the first ever GSL. And we had a lot of fun with it, man. You know, we did it with just kind of the people that you saw on camera. And it turned out well. It is now the longest standing Star League formatted tournament. It's outlived the OSL and the MSL as far as how long it's been around. And it's still going on right now. In fact, GSL is going to be starting next week, so be sure to check it out. But it's fun to go back and look at this. God, we all look so young, too. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me for that. A little trip down memory lane there. If you like this kind of content, let me know in the comments section. You can get my merch here. This is a little Tastosis hat. That's ugly Tastosis there. Or at least an unflattering picture of us. We got this Zerg upgraded shirt. A bunch of other cool stuff on tastelessthreads.com. If you go there, you can find, I'm sure you'll find something that you like. I hope to see you in a future video. Join me on Twitch where I make this content live at twitch.tv/tastelesstv. Bye-bye.